Well, a group formed in Roanoke is working to revitalize a historically black cemetery decades after the people there were laid to rest. Now, I spoke with the Friends of Old Lick Cemetery to learn how the group was formed and their efforts to honor those buried there. Tucked beside Interstate 581 and Orange Avenue in Roanoke, you may not know it, but you're driving past a piece of black history. Blink and you may miss it.
It's just great to drive by and see those stones.
The Old Lick Cemetery is where hundreds of black people were laid to rest between the 1890s and 1940s. Many of them members of First Baptist Church in Gainesboro.
That's our history. That's our forefathers that's there.
Those headstones weren't always visible. Church trustee Sheila Tinsley says the church was struggling to maintain the cemetery after burials stopped in the 1940s.
We had briars and brush, and it was so dense with lots of shrub trees. It looked, the back end, you could see little headstones poking out, but you couldn't get to them. And it just felt like something that we needed as a community to help the church.
Which is why Ellen Forbes Stick formed the Friends of Old Lick Cemetery.
So it was like God had answered our prayers because we had a difficult time maintaining the cemetery.
With all history, there are some ugly truths. In 1961, when Interstate 581 was built, hundreds of bodies buried in Old Lick Cemetery were moved to a mass grave miles away in Botetourt County.
Possibly 933 or more, probably more, bodies were moved to Corner Spring to make room for the interstate.
To honor the souls who were moved from Old Lick, as well as those still there, Stick and her group, along with dozens of volunteers, spend their weekends bringing glory back to the cemetery.
The stones are looking much better. Many are now straight. We've straightened about 15. And we've even now started finding ones that are upside down, and we've dug them up and we're setting them up straight.
The Friends of Old Lick Cemetery continue to honor the past while also looking towards the future.
We'll have a narrative sign up on the summit that is going to give the history, as well as a QR code that will link you to our website, but also to the Harrison Museum, which will be the repository for all the history that we have gathered.
So the stories of Roanoke's black history never die.
If you don't recognize them and you don't remember them, then that part of history and them you're almost kind of erasing and just forgetting about. And we don't want to forget about them because that's why we're here. They paved the way for us to be here.